You know, if you would have asked me when I was younger where I thought my life would end up, I don't know if in bed on a Saturday night with a full-on podcast setup would have been part of that answer. Or maybe it would have. You know what? It might actually have. This tracks. Hi, my name's Lo. I am going to tell you about my month. This is a vlog format where I tell you about my month as if we are friends hanging out. But in this scenario, the friend, you, don't get to answer. It is the Lo hour. Feel free to tell me about your month in the comments, but right now it's all about me. In January, I did something crazy. I am about to do something crazy. I deleted TikTok. I know I could check. The thing is that I don't want to know how much time I spent on that app. I downloaded TikTok in 2020 like everyone else, and ever since then, it has been like pouring acid over my brain every single day. Like it's not been good for me. And I have not known peace since. And I am finally like ready to be like an adult and be like, just delete the app. At one point I set up a 1 hour timer. So I would get a pop-up. If I had spent an hour on TikTok, I would get a pop-up on my phone being like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? I got really good at just pressing yes, please let me into the app. But sometimes I would get that pop-up at 1 a.m. before even waking up for like my next day. Everybody say goodbye to TikTok. It's gone. I'm free. What does one do when they are free from the shackles of TikTok? Maybe I should read. Like, read a book. It's gotten better now, but in the beginning, it was like muscle memory. I would constantly be picking up my phone. I would like swipe up to get my recent apps, and I'd just scroll through and be like, where is it? I deleted TikTok 3 months ago. And as I was getting up, I picked up my phone and I went to open TikTok. Oh my god, this is rehab. And I have known that I should have deleted, like I should have deleted TikTok 2 months after downloading it, to be quite frank. I should have never downloaded it to begin with. If people stop drinking alcohol, they're like, well, it's my birthday next month, so I can't really, and I was using the excuse that I had over 40 gigabytes of drafts saved on my phone on TikTok, and I couldn't delete my app because I didn't want to lose my drafts. I looked myself just like in the eyes and in the mirror, and I was like, get it together. And when I had gone through and posted every single draft so that it was saved to my phone, I deleted the app. TikTok kept going. You've posted too much, like slow down. Like, I think TikTok thought I was having like a manic episode. I used to read so much when I was a kid, and then I got unlimited screen time. One of my goals for this year is to read one singular physical book. I've like deluded myself into the productivity pipeline where I feel like I need to like optimize every single moment of my time. So I listen to most of my books. I used to be so fast at reading, like I would read books in like a day. One summer, I would just, every single day, I would bike to the library and I'd sit there for like 3 or 4 hours reading, and I'd borrow a book, go home, read it, and then just do it all over again. Like I read so many books when I was a kid. I'm reading The 100-Year-Old Who Jumped Out of a Window and Disappeared. I don't like it. The goal was to read one physical book, it wasn't to like the book I read, okay? It's a pretty famous book, so I think I picked it up because I was like, this is a book I've heard of. I'm sure it's good. There's one thing that I know about life. It's that every single fucking movie and every single book and every single television show, there is always a dead parent. This book is so painfully Scandinavian. Like the writing style is so painfully Scandinavian. Other books I've read, well, technically listen to. I listened to I Want to Die But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki, and then I listened to I Want to Die But I Still Want to Eat Tteokbokki. The author of the books died a couple of months ago. I liked the first one better. The second one kind of felt more of the first one went well, so let's do another one. It's in like transcripts of therapy sessions, but since I knew going in, it didn't bother me.
Psychiatrist. What was the reason? Me. I was busy.
I went to dinner with a friend for her Christmas. I'm really bad with Christmas presents. This is her Christmas present to me, this mug. I'm really bad with Christmas presents, so I just said, hey, we'll go to dinner and I'll pay. And that's Christmas present because I can't.
I do fear that I have once again been bad at time management.
I showed up way too early, and like that's also very on brand.
So I thought that I was like real good. I was like, oh, I'll leave and I'll be there 5 minutes early. I'm 25 minutes early. What?
I ended up sitting there Googling stuff on the menu. We went to like a fancy Italian pizza place. Usually I don't enjoy having to Google the stuff on the menu, because the menu usually says like this is what it is, and then it has the ingredient, like the information on what is in the food. I don't know how I feel about when I have to Google the stuff that is like the part of the menu that is there to inform you about what is in the food. I don't even understand that part. I got this pizza with the biggest cheese ball I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was a giant cheese. Was it delicious? Yes. Did I necessarily know what I was eating? No. I also asked my friend to take some photos of me, or like I asked her to take a photo of me. And I love my friend, love her so much. I would give up a kidney for her even if she didn't need it. Like, even if she was just like, I'm kind of in the business of wanting a kidney, I would give her one of my kidneys. But she is a horrible photographer. Like, with the photos she took of me, you would think that she hates me. You'd think that I am her like mortal enemy. They are so bad. Another note, the weather, horrible. It has been horrible. It's just been like grey and slush. I think we've had like maybe 3 days this month. You could see actual blue sky and the sun made an appearance. Other than that, it's just grey clouds.
My woolen tights are in the laundry. Like, if you live within a certain distance of the polar circle, you just kind of have to wear woolen tights. And I'm not. And that's on me. That's on me.
I got a new sketchbook. Don't say anything. It's from the brand Ramverkco, which I think is only available in Scandinavia, and that's a new thing. IKEA in the US gets their hands on like new IKEA products before us, which frankly, ridiculous. It's a Moleskine dupe. It feels, honestly, paper looks the same, feels the same, it's the same dimension. I wouldn't be surprised if it is the exact same paper.
I think horses have changed my view on art.
I got really into drawing horses. really into drawing horses.
I decided that I need to know how horses work. Like how to draw a horse, very important to me. I was once a 9-year-old girl, which means that I was at one point, just like by default, a horse girl. And now, I know how to draw horses to a certain degree. I know I've mentioned this before, like I do have kind of an obsessive personality. If I get hung up on something, I won't sleep because all I can think about is that thing. Yesterday, I was thinking about horse anatomy, like how their faces are shaped. I was like, yeah, and then it kind of, like it goes a little bit out and then it goes in and then there's a slight... I draw 4 horses and suddenly it's all I can think about.
It's so hard to let go of the sketchbook pressure. I think it'll get easier as I'm getting more and more used to drawing things and not showing them off, because I've gotten so used to everything that I draw being something I need to think about how the internet is going to perceive it. As my brain gets used to, like, I am like drawing things and it not being shown to everyone all the time, hopefully the pressure will let up. But like, also, I dare you to show me one artist on the internet who doesn't struggle with balancing creating for joy and creating for an audience. And if you find someone who says that they don't struggle with it, they're a fucking liar. I went to this co-working thing, but it was a co-working thing for creatives, and I guess the focus was like website building. This would have been a great time for a Squarespace ad read. A Squarespace, hey! I already have a website using Squarespace, so I spent most of my time tinkering on my friend's website, also using Squarespace. My business email is in my description. I spent a lot of time just eating the free snacks that were provided. I got a new camera. It's the Kodak pixpro FZ55. I actually wanted the red version, which, $2. That bodes well. I know it's the same camera. I don't know why they give like different reviews on the same camera, just different colors. But they're sold out. They don't know when they're going to get it back in stock. So I'm just going to buy the black one. And then I can just, we can all know that I'm going to bitch about not having the red one. It's a small point and shoot camera. I wanted it to like, oh god, what did I just do? I wanted it to have like something like small and low stakes. It is giving the same vibes as this like stupid little digital camera I had when I was like 11. When I went to the store to pick up the camera, the lady at the checkout, like she might have just like evaporated. The guy in front of me was also there to pick up a package. Like she was looking for his package and then she just kind of rounded a corner and never returned. For all I know, her shift ended and she just went home and didn't tell anyone. There's a lot of paper going on here, Jesus. It's almost like worrisome how light the camera is. Oh. I'm very, very used to having a screen to know what I'm filming. There's something very charming about the footage. Like the photos is one thing. You can get some like really cute photos. There's something very charming about the shaky like footage, like video. I'm a bit unsure about like the sound of the focus and like the sound of the zoom, because sometimes I'm like, that's also kind of part of the charm. Like you can hear the mechanics in the camera just going I kind of think like, oh, I need like the best and most expensive stuff, and then I go out and buy a point and shoot camera, and then I go like dog watching with that camera. It's like bird watching, but for people with absolutely no interest in birds. I have a blister on my foot. Didn't realise that I had a blister until I looked down and my sock was just covered in blood. Hey kids, delete TikTok. And then you too can walk around aimlessly within a week just looking for dogs to stare at to have something to do. It got to a point where if I saw a dog like in the distance, I would start running so that I could film it. you know, running after a dog. Like a 4-year-old would do if they spotted a dog in public. We'll end off with me just like quickly talking about the media I've consumed. I listened to the podcast Your Own Backyard. It's a documentary podcast about Kristen Smart. It's over such a long time span. Like it follows even like through like courtroom trials. I've listened to a lot of Hidden Rabbits. They're a podcast duo, they're a couple, and they are my parasocial friends. For television, I watched The Beast in Me on Netflix. It's got everything. Murder, political intrigue, and worst of all, an author. It's got a lot of actors that I recognize from other places, so I kept stopping being like, what are you doing here? That's the girl from Pitch Perfect. Like, what are you doing here? Don't you have like a song to rehearse or something? Oh my god, it's the serial killer from 3 seasons of CSI. That's Jiminy Cricket. That's Jiminy Cricket from Once Upon a Time. And yeah, we've reached the end. Anyways, that was January. Bye.